a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kyle Lowry remains all hustle. He said if you come to a game and you bring your son and you guys are sitting in the nosebleeds, I want your son to say whoever number 7 is played his hardest. And he might only see me one time, but that one time I'll be playing like it's my last. Kevin?
Wow, David, he is a gamer, no doubt. DA, we appreciate the report. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the center position. And for Miami, Strus on the wing along with Butler. Adebayo is out there with Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Good D by Siakam. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Yes, that goes in.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Here's Van Vliet. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. Butler. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Outside, Martin. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Van Vliet. From deep three-point range. And it's Martin missing. Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Here's Strus. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Shoots from the high post. The offensive rebound. They swipe it. Trent outside to the paint. Here's Siakam. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And gives Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
Now here is Lowry. Outside Butler. And that one hits back iron.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Trent passes to Van Vliet. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's Strus missing. Raptors leading by 5. To the inside. Siakam against Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Butler takes it off the glass. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Van Vliet, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Miami. Siakam a screen on Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Van Vliet. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Lowry. And there's the pass to Martin. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. 7 points for Siakam. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Toronto.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Here's Butler. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, or they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. And Toronto making a change here. Achua's checked in. On the inbound, the team still figuring out rotations, Brent. At this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team or a team that's been together for a lot of years, Kevin, this is about battling for minutes to show you're capable of handling that responsibility, and that mentality is important to the coaching staff. So you got to be ready. You got to be prepared for those minutes, and you got to produce.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Pass to Strus. It's up a 3. That one doesn't drop. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Van Vliet left side. Passes it to Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Throw good, Siakam. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Max Strus. This is his first free throw of the game.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Ken Burge is checked in for Toronto. Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Porter. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Hero kicks to Love. From downtown. And they'll get another chance. Here's Oladipo. Tries it again. And he lays it up and in.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D, kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
There's a good screen. Trent with it. Butler covering. Basket counts.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. 9-point game. And here's Adebayo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hero finds Adebayo for Birch. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Vincent's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Well, their pass to Adebayo. And a missed layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Trent on the wing. To the middle. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oladipo, the pass to Vincent. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Van Vliet. For the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded close. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. And again, Toronto no up.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Adebayo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher is checked in. Toronto leading by 3. Trent outside. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. From the arc. Here's Birch. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
The Heat making a switch here. And, Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And, Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The feed to Oladipo. Jovic passes to Oladipo. Inside, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Well, Victor showing some nice signs of vision on that play. Not an easy cover in the pick and roll. That's a nice pass.
Boucher the screen. Here's Van Vliet. No good, unable to end this run.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Outside, Hero. To the wing on the left, Vincent. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Heat.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Vincent. Then there is Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Jovic in at the 4.
Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, was fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
Eventually, Vincent won the G League's Most Improved Player Award.
Well, there were signs that he was league ready, so he rightfully got the call up. And in the first few instances where Gabe Vincent stepped on an NBA floor, he took that confidence with him and now is producing at an NBA level.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Hero. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Back to Oladipo. That one, no good. Good D by Barnes. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And Toronto has possession. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's Siakam. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the pass to Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. Hero with it. 3-pointer. Siakam pulls it in.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside Porter. Pass to Barnes. Now Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Siakam. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 1:42 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. A pull-up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. When he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Timeout called the Heat. Martin's checked in for the Heat. Max Strus comes in for Hero. Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Chris Boucher.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
Here's Vincent. 5 points in the game. Oladipo for 3. And they get it back. Tries again. Pass to Vincent. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The Raptors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And Vliet on the wing. Rebound by the Heat. Dedmon's got 8 rebounds in this game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Vincent. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Martin. Rebound by the Raptors. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The pass to Strus. Oladipo outside. This one for 3. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 3. Pass to Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Anunoby's got his second basket of the game.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
They grabbed their own miss.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
For 3, VanVleet. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now here's Barnes. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Basket good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
A different look for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Jimmy Butler comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Trent's checked in for Toronto. Lowry finds Adebayo. To stop the drought. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Lowry.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Trent. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Miami. Lowry passes to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Fires, high post. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's Adebayo. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Trent, a screen on Martin. Trent outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Martin with the screen for Butler. Shoots over Anunoby. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Martin.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's VanVleet. On deep, Trent. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Tries from 16. And the shot is long. Toronto leading by 4. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Ken Burks is checked in for Toronto.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors, Ken Burks.
And so here's Toronto. Barnes left side. Now Trent. Down low. That's good from VanVleet on the assist by Trent. VanVleet's got 4 points in the quarter.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his side.
Strus passes to Butler. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Butler, no good.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Barnes against Martin. Birch. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Siakam is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Strus. Adebayo with a screen on Barnes. Strus passes to Adebayo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Adebayo's got 8.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. And he drives in. Martin dishes to Butler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he's just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
This is it to Strus. Here's Butler. Second shot opportunity. Now here is Martin. Covered by Birch. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Chris Boucher's checked in for Ken Birch. Here's Siakam. Second chance shot. That one good for 2.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
The Raptors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Loads it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Siakam. From deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Trent Jr., following the act of shooting a three-pointer, will have 3 free throws.
The free throw drops for Trent. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether it's missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Miami Heat.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
The slate
Thanks for spending half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Now, here's Trent. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Now the pass to Anunoby. Lock at 6. Back to Van Vliet. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got the first points of the second half here for the Raptors.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Martin wide open. He fires. Goes back up. And Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got 10 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 7. Barnes kicks to Trent. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat trail by 15. Butler feeling out a bit. Dishes it to Martin. Oladipo outside. Pass to Butler. Over Barnes. And it doesn't even draw iron.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Siakam. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 9. Anunoby sends it back. Adebayo against Siakam. Over Adebayo. Siakam misses.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You've got to play tough, physical defense. Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Here's Van Vliet. 17-point lead, their biggest. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. 12 points for him.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And stolen by Siakam. Anunoby against Oladipo. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And the first one drops. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami. And certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Now, here's Siakam. After Tyler Hero's miss, they double-team Siakam. Achua, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame-level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
The Raptors making a switch here. Birch is checked in. And it's the Raptors ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Van Vliet left side. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Achua, the pass to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Goes up again. The shot by Birch, no good. The Heat shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Outside Butler. Back to Hero. Pass to Vincent. The tray. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Martin finds Hero. Miami. No good on that time either.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 5. Achua, the pass to Trent. Martin with the block. Butler attacking. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Trent outside. Here's Van Vliet. He gets that one. Van Vliet's got 14.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Vincent the pass to Hero. Dedman a screen. There's the triple. Porter pulls it in. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Jackson dishes to Flynn. Toronto working the ball around now. And there's Porter on the assist by Flynn. He's got 7.
Can't lose sight of Porter, especially when he's looking to score near the basket.
Vincent the pass to Butler. Dedman a screen. And it's Butler missing.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now here's Flynn. Achua kicks to Flynn. 6 on the shot clock. Achua the pass to Flynn. Raptors need to get a shot off. No good there. And it's Miami the other way. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Lets it go with a 3. Vincent's shot is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Butler, count it, good. And it's 13 points for Jimmy Butler.
That is a tough 2 right there for Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Shot's good by Achua.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Jackson passes to Birch. Another shot. Dedman with the block. Here's Oladipo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oladipo, a guy who can live at the line with his power and explosiveness around the glass.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 14. Passes it to Achua. Rebound by the Heat. Dedmon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Hero. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Now here's Barnes. Boucher the screen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Strus is subbed in for Butler.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Van Vliet following the score by Miami. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in. Van Vliet's got 16.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Looking to end his full spell, and Boucher sends it back.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Boucher sets a screen for Barnes. Shoots over Strus. He sinks the 11-footer. He's got 8.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And some changes here for the Heat. Robinson's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Lowry in for Gabe Vincent. The Raptors also with a sub. Siakam's checked in. Now here's Lowry. Here's Strus. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lowry against Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Barnes. Boucher sets a screen for Barnes. And a wide open look for Siakam. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Oladipo is out there with Max Strus. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Adebayo. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Siakam inside. Adebayo on him. Shots good by Siakam.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Well, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational. And instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. Flynn, it's 3-pointers off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Lowry passes to Martin. Boucher with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And for the Heat, they're shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Banton. The pass to Birch. Outside Flynn. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Jackson has a purpose getting in there, and that's to score or draw contact. Doing a great job on that play.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. Out to the right wing. Here's Strus. And Boucher sends it back. Jackson in the corner. Outside Flynn. Fires the three. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead. That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. They're serious elevation.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Flynn. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Flynn's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Here's Banton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Now, here's Lowry. Plays it up and banks it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Birch kicks to Flynn. Over to the left wing. Pass to Jackson. He's looking for Birch and finds him. 5 on the clock. Here's Boucher. Here's Jackson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Jackson, nice job to get down in there in the offensive glass and staying vertical.
Lowry with the ball. Outside, Hero. Outside, Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Flynn. Pass to Jackson. From the line. Passes to Banton. gets the three-pointer to fall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Raptors knocking down the tray. And it's Martin missing. Here's Banton, covered by Martin. Banton, the pass to Flynn. Here's Boucher. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
Calls timeout. And here comes your Victor Dance.
And the Heat with some changes. Yurtseven's checked in for Martin. Victor Oladipo comes in for Butler. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Flynn. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Now here's Van Vliet. The pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Here's Vincent. And Brent, nowadays there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite